Hi, it's James for Tabletop Gaming Guild, and today we're going to take a look at World Wonders. World Wonders is designed by Z Menendez. It plays 1 to 5 players, and it's published by Arcane Wonders. In this game, you're going to be trying to build the best city in antiquity, and you're going to do that by placing out different districts, by getting the different wonders. And let's go ahead down to the table here, and I'm going to show you how to play the game, and then we're going to come back, and I'm going to give you my final thoughts. Alright, this is World Wonder, and real quick I'm going to show you how easy setup is for this game. Basically, you're going to just put all the monuments out on the side of the board here, which are these pieces here, and each of them have unique shapes, wood shapes to them. Some of them have like a three-dimensional, just all the wooden pieces for this game are amazing, and they look like the monuments they're supposed to be. You'll put a little pile of these tower pieces. You'll put a pile of each of these row pieces separated by size, and you're going to place out this tile board here, and on the bottom here you're going to see a little silhouette of the shape of the polynomial tile that belongs there. You'll place each of those on there, shuffle them up, and then place one out underneath. There's going to be 10 tiles total because this game goes a maximum of 10 rounds. You'll also put the first player pedestal and second player pedestal out, and then you'll randomly place out the player pieces. All right, and then if you're playing a 4-player game, you'll put this extra tile board out with these extra tiles, shuffle them up, and place one underneath. If you're playing with a 5-player game, you'll shuffle up these tiles, place out the tile board, and flip one up. In addition to that, you're going to give each player a player mat, and these player mats have a side A, or this is actually side A, I'm sorry, side A and a side B. All players are just going to be on the same side, so whoever side you guys pick with, everyone's going to put that side down. In addition, there's going to be a side A and a side B to the scoring mat. Everyone just picks which side they're going to be on, and then everyone like A or B, and everyone's on the same side here. This is basically the side you should be on. If it's the first time you're playing the game, just stay on side A. All right, in addition to that, you're going to place out on this board in the 0 spot 1 gold, 1 population, 1 harvest, 1 pottery, and 1 technology token on there. Finally, you're going to do 2 more things finally. 3 more things. You'll put 1 tower out to be available this round, 3 of the large road pieces, 2 of the small, or 2 of the medium and 1 small together, and 2 of these medium and 1 small together. And that's going to make up the pool of available roads this round. You will also shuffle this monument deck out and place 3 monuments out and place the matching wooden pieces beside them. And everyone will start with 1 road. All right, that's as quickly as setup is for this game. Each player is going to take 1 action during their turn. They're going to all gain up to 7 gold. And before you run out of gold, just to mention, you can take a loan to go up 2 gold. But once you're out of gold, sort of like the game Blood Rage, you're out of the game or round. But if you take this loan, you'll flip it to the other side. In a future round, you need to pay 3 gold to pay this back, or lose 2 points at the end of the game. So that you could take a loan if you needed to. All right, so on your turn, you're going to take 1 action until you run out of money. So you started with the 7 money. What do? Well, you can buy any one of these tiles and place them on your board. The cost of the tiles on the top. So this is 2 money, this is 3 money, this one here is 4 money. That's how much it costs to purchase the tile. Or you could buy one of these monuments, which just costs all of your money. So this is basically all the money you have left is going to cost you to buy this. So you probably don't want to buy this immediately. You want to probably push your luck to try to get these later on in the rounds. But you have the starting road here, and you're going to need to place it down when you purchase your first tile. So let's say that I purchased this tile for 4 gold. So I would have to go down to 4 here, and then I could place this anywhere along this walkway, this road. So let's say I want to have some nice greenery here started. So I am just going to randomly place it here, the road. And then I could place this green building here. I immediately get the reward that's on here. So on here, I'm going to go ahead and get 3 of the food, and then I can go up 1 population. Now for placement, if I wanted to place another tile, they always need to touch the road unless it's the same color. So if I pick this one next, I can place that here. These tiles don't get replaced. This game goes up to 10 rounds, and this is sort of your turn tracker in there. So you're going to be trying to snatch these up from other players before they do, but you also need to decide when you want to get this monument. Now, if you get a road placements, you're going to touch another road, or if you purchase this tower, you can, like I placed a tower here, I could place a road against that. But when you place roads, they have to be touched the other road. One of the things you can do is you can do a bridge. So if I'm going over water, as long as it touches land to land, I can make a bridge. So I can go across that land and start placing more stuff. Monuments are unique, like this one here. This is going to show you how much area it covers, which is a large area. And this one's going to give me 2 points at the end of the game. But this one says what building type that it needs to be touching. So in this case, it's this building type. Where this one here needs to have this Lighthouse of Alexander needs to be on 1 water space. And the other 3 spaces could be land or water. And then it needs to be adjacent to a road, and it needs to be adjacent to a blue B-style building. I think that's business district. So each of these are different. And when you purchase these, you just zero out your money. You can't have zero money. You have to have some money. You zero out money that will end you for the round, and you can place out your monument. Now, a couple things with this board is there's multiple different ways that you can score in this game, but one of the ways is going to be through this track. And at the end of the game, wherever your lowest is on this track here will be your score. So this is 2 points. In addition, if you ever get your population track all the way up here, you'll get the points that you touched here. So this is 1, 2, and 3. The game can end, or will end, if someone does get their population track up to the top here. And that's really the only way the game ends early. It's either we went through 10 rounds, or someone got their population track all the way up. Now, you're going to take a look at the area that you completed, and there's going to be a couple different ways that you're going to score. Oh, also, this shows you the cost of all the stuff in here. So there's a couple things I need to backtrack on here. So the roads cost you 1 gold. The tower would cost you 2. You could also, I did forget to mention, get these turn markers. So if you get these turn markers, this top one here, which is going to cost you a gold, makes you first player the next round. This one makes you second player the next round. So you could purchase these pedestals. Just put them underneath your little player piece here to show that you purchased them, and then I'll move you up at the end of the round. So at the end of the game, there's a little bit of scoring that you're going to do. So like I said, you're going to get your points for the lowest tech that you have. You're going to get points for your population if you made it to any of these. You'll get points for any of your monuments. So if I had this monument out, I would have took this card, and I would get 2 points at the end of the game for this monument. You get any points for your uncovered natural resources, which are these little things right here. And it has to be adjacent to at least 1 piece placed on the map too. So they have to be uncovered and adjacent to one of your buildings. Other than that, you get a point for every your city district. So a city district is going to be, let's say I had this one here, and this was here, and I don't know. I had another blue. We'll just pretend this is legal, which is not. This would count as a point because it's covered. It doesn't have any open spaces. Water doesn't count as an open space either. So if it's adjacent to water and everything else is covered, it will also count. So that's a way of getting points. That's it. That's the only ways you get points. The other way you could lose points is if you had any of these lone tiles left, you would lose some points. And you'd add that up, and the player with the most points will win. That's really simply all there is to this game. If you wanted to know the one thing I skipped, is what's going to be how you resolve the round at the end of the game. I'll tell you real quick. So just to clarify, turn order, the players that place the first and second turn order marker get placed in the first and second place. The remaining players are arranged according to their population from lowest to highest. If there's 2 tied, they just don't move. But yeah, so if I had my population set, I'm moving the gold, not this, to 4, another player had 3, I would go after that player. So that's it. That's basically all there is to how you play World Wonders. Let's go head back up to the table here, and I'll give you my final thoughts on this game. All right, so that was World Wonders. Component qualities, first off, super amazing. Really love those wooden components that are for those wonders in this game. And they are not just wooden components, they are layered wooden components. They put a lot of work into this. They put multiple colors in it. They look amazing on the board. They are super high quality. I really love them. I think that this is amazing that they did this much for the game, and it really makes your board look amazing as the game goes by, especially at the end of the game. So the component quality, cardboard, the cards themselves are good quality, really great. Really great component quality for this game. The gameplay itself, really fun. I really like that push your luck element where you're deciding whether you want to get the wonder or not, or you need to get more of those district tiles and put them on your board because you just need to grow that area. You're also going to get your points by surrounding those district tiles and making sure there's no open fields near them. Really a lot of things to think about when you are playing through the game, but you're trying to do all this and then you also want to get that wonder. So when do you spend all your money to get that wonder? Before your opponent takes the one that you're looking for. So you are invested in other players' turns. You are looking at their boards because you're like, well, to play this wonder, you have to have these two districts. Oh, that opponent has it. So I better decide whether I want to just jump the gun and get this wonder or risk them taking it. So really love that element of the game. Really like how easy this game is to teach and how fast it flows. So this game only goes over 10 rounds, or if someone maxes out that population track, really easy to teach. This could even be considered like a game that you can teach to non-gamers and have like a sort of intro level game and yet be a lot of fun. I really highly recommend World Wonders, especially if you like city building and you like what you saw in How to Play. So that's my thoughts on World Wonders. Thank you for watching.